How's it going, guys? In this video I'm going to teach you how to perform the muscle up in under 5 minutes with 4 basic steps.
Niggas call me to set you up, want me to come and wet you up, cause you a out of town nigga like Biggie. Heard about the shit with Diddy, so I came through to vest you up. And I got a vest for 40, a vest for Hush, a vest for every nigga with an owl on his chest. And what? I got LA unified, you better all come in.
Now before we get into this video, there's 2 simple requirements for you to be able to perform the muscle up. First requirement is that you can do 8 to 10 strict pull-ups. Now I mean all the way down and all the way till your chin is over the bar. None of that half rep rubbish. And requirement 2 is that you can perform 8 to 10 straight bar dips. Now I'm going to take you through the 4 basic steps, so stay focused. Step 1, the body swing. Now when learning the muscle up, the first thing you're going to need to master is the body swing. Now this is where most people tend to go wrong. This will give you the spring to be able to come up and snap into the muscle up position for you to be able to perform the dip. Now this step, you want to focus on thrusting your midsection forward as opposed to your entire body. You want to try and keep your feet in line with your hands as opposed to swinging them forward. Here's a quick view from the side. You want to really lurch that body forward, ready for you to spring back up again. And this leads you into step 2, which is the pull. Now the muscle up is by no means a pull up. You do not perform a pull up at any point during the muscle up. You want to keep your arms a lot stiffer, bringing your entire body up to the point where you can see the bar with your eyes. Now you want to keep your body around a foot away from the bar at all times during this movement. Think of putting that bar down into your midsection as opposed to putting it into your chin as you would with the pull up. This is a quick view from the side to show what I mean. Keeping those arms slightly bent but a lot stiffer than if you're doing the regular pull up. Now practice this movement with step 1 until you can perform reps of the swing into the pull and back into the swing again. And then step 3, which is the hardest step of all, is the transition from the pull into the dip. And the most important thing with this step is to try and keep it as snappy as possible. You don't want to be struggling to bring that bar over. As soon as you pull and you see that bar in front of your face, you need to snap up, bringing those elbows up and lurching your head forward. Now this may take quite a few tries, but just keep practicing and eventually you'll get there. Try and avoid swinging those feet upwards. That's just going to push you further away from the bar. You want to keep those feet in line with the bar at all times if possible. Really focus on using the momentum you've gained from the swing and the pull as opposed to trying to muscle your way up. Now I know that's just called a muscle up, but essentially the muscle up is a lot of technique as opposed to strength. Master those 3 steps and you are in the perfect position to go into step 4, which is the dip. Now this is obviously the easiest part of the movement. You're up in that position, just press up until you've locked out your elbows. So those are the 4 basic steps. Keep practicing those one by one. Once you've mastered the first step, then start integrating the second step into the third step and so on and so forth. If you're really struggling with the muscle up, I'm going to recommend a couple of things that you can start doing in addition to those steps. Number 1, if you have access to resistance bands, those are a really great way to add some resistance into the muscle up, especially when you start to integrate more repetitions. So just hook them over the bar, attach them to your feet, and that will add a little bit more spring at the bottom of the position. The second one is negative muscle up. So all you're going to need to do here is set yourself a chair underneath the bar, jump up to the top dip position, and then focus on eccentric back down, keeping the rep as slow as you can. If you're still struggling with the pull-up, guys, I actually have a downloadable PDF which includes a pull-up program taking you from being able to do 0 pull-ups to around 8 to 10 strict pull-ups. As always, guys, like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next video.
Miss Folk said that was my real nigga. Held a nigga down since he was a little nigga. If he was still alive, he would kill niggas. He was Lil Snoop, I was me.